Tahir Pasha was the Albanian commander of Bashi Bazouks under Koka Husrev Mehmed Pasha. He rebelled and assumed government of Cairo. Albanians under Tahir rise and seize Cairo from Husrev Pasha. In March 1803, the British evacuated Alexandria, leaving a power vacuum in Egypt. Muhammad Bey al-Alfi had accompanied the British to lobby them to help restore the power of the Mamelukes. In their attempts to return to power, the Mamelukes took Minya and interrupted communication between Upper and Lower Egypt. About 6 weeks later, the Ottoman governor of Egypt, Koka Husrev Mehmed Pasha, finding himself in a financial bind and unable to pay all the troops under his command, attempted to disband his Albanian Bashi Bazouks without pay in order to be able to pay his regular Turkish soldiers. The Albanians refused to disband, and instead surrounded the house of the Defterdar, who appealed in vain to Husrev Pasha to satisfy their claims. Instead, the Pasha commenced an artillery bombardment from batteries located in and near his palace on the insurgent soldiers who had taken the house of the Defterdar, located in the Ezbekia. The citizens of Cairo, accustomed to such occurrences, immediately closed their shops and armed themselves. The tumult in the city continued all day, and the next morning a body of troops sent out by Husrev Pasha failed to quell it. Tahir Pasha then repaired to the citadel, gaining admittance through an embrasure, and from there began a counter-bombardment of the Pasha's forces over the roofs of the intervening houses. Soon thereafter, Tahir descended with his guns to the Ezbekia and then laid close siege to the governor's palace. The following day, Koka Husrev Mehmed Pasha fled with his women, servants, and regular troops to Damietta along the Nile. Tahir then assumed the government, but within 23 days encountered trouble due to inability to pay all of his forces. This time, it was Turkish troops who went without pay, and they in turn mutinied and assassinated Tahir Pasha. During the course of the mutiny, the governor's palace was burnt and plundered. A desperate, prolonged, and confusing conflict then ensued between the Albanians and Turks, with the divided Mamelukes oscillating between the two factions or attempting to regain power on their own behalf. Tahir was replaced as commander of the Albanians by Muhammad Ali, one of the regimental commanders. Fearing for his position from the Ottomans, he entered into an alliance with the Mameluke leaders Ibrahim Bey and Osman Bey al-Badisi.